Okay, rolling. Second take here of this video. Kevin Dye here. John and I are both here together. We would have probably started prepping at some point this week, but as you probably already know, John has run into a lot of issues with everything on this deck. So we wanted to bring this camera and get all of us three here together, basically. You guys, him, and us. What we're going to do at this point is Dye Painting can move your job back a week, and we'll just do the job that was after yours before it, to give him time to figure this out, so that we can't really be on top of each other out here, but at the same time we need to get it done. So we'll just bump that like that, so there's no worries there. And then what I might do is start coming in and doing some prepping, but we can't exactly start pressure washing and doing all our work if, you know, the decks and stuff aren't even hooked up. And so we'll figure it out. But I know John wanted to have this camera up here to get everybody going on it. So yeah, wow. Feel free, John.
Well, this is just termite damage that was underneath the siding from the ledger leaking, and probably going to end up replacing the siding up top there where the post is nailed to the siding, because that initiated the leak actually, and that's what's causing all of this. But this was almost expected. I didn't think it was going to be this bad, but this is actually probably the easiest part of all this. The main issue is going to be the deck out there, but this is just termite framing that's got to be replaced. So it's rim joist, a couple plates here, but again, that was almost expected. Is, you know, the subfloor in there by the door that it was on the pest report, and then this was undiscovered, so this will be, this framing here is an add, and then it's this, the deck.
Yeah, this is really the worst I think I've ever seen. I think Foothills was probably going to get into this as well, because they could not see half of this stuff until the boards came off. And now that the boards are coming off, this is some of the worst I think I've ever seen. I mean, ever. I mean, some of this, it's like balsa wood. It's just, there's nothing left to it. And so out of all the deck boards he took off, every one of these are horribly bad. I mean, this is really, really bad. So I think what John's worry, and I know mine, and I'm sure yours, is that once these deck boards come off, if he keeps finding this under there, and we're already seeing some of it here on some of this. Some of these are bad that we kind of knew of, but some of them, like that guy, these are done. So he wanted to both of us get in here, both of us look at this and kind of see what we got going here. For us, we know what we need to do, but this is gonna throw kind of a grenade in the carpentry aspect, and it's not a big deal, but I know he wanted to get video up here and show you some of this. So
and I'll talk to you about it further tonight, because I just wanted you to have eyes on it, and then we can talk about how to proceed with it. So
this kind of puts in a situation as well, because what we have is, you know, at some point we have to be careful, because everything we've run into is rotted. So if he keeps going, then we end up having to rebuild, and without having a permit to do it, he could get red tagged, which could hurt with the sale of the house. It could hurt with us working on the house. It could kind of hurt with everything. So I think that's a conversation you guys should have about the deck. If it should just, you know, how you guys want to do this. I mean, there's a couple options, but I'll let you guys discuss your options. Or you might end up having to replace this, and obviously this is replacing the entire deck. This isn't replacing one or two beams. This is not replacing here and there and some deck boards. This here's a new deck, and the idea of wrapping it is actually genius, because I know this: if you pull up on this house for sale, if you're looking to buy a house and you pull up on this house and you see a wraparound deck and it's freshly stained, oh my goodness. And we're not using an opaque stain to hide anything. We're actually using a good quality oil-based stain that shows off the wood since it's new. It's just, it's going to pop ridiculous. I mean, it's going to also raise your price on the house, but yeah, I think you guys should definitely kind of go over some of that. But this, he told me it was bad. I told him I would be here this week. We came in on it yesterday. I saw some of it. I couldn't believe it, and I wanted to make sure to get up here today with everybody and have us all kind of going through it. And I wanted you to get kind of firsthand eyes on footage, because this here is pretty bad. Some, you know, you might be able to say one, but like that one, right? Even this guy.
This one here.
Yeah, and then that guy. Holy cow. So it might be a situation where you guys could either rebuild a deck all the way around. You might rebuild a deck just to here. You just put some risers in. I'm not sure how you guys want to do it, but rest assured that for us, Stye Painting, we are going to come in on the house as soon as he is ready, period. So whoever gets moved where, it's not a big deal. As soon as he's ready, we're coming here, period. All the materials and everything is sitting at my shop, so we are ready to go. And we might even start on some of the other stuff that we can, but it kind of, yeah, it kind of hurts us getting in on our stuff. We can't really, you know, with all this stuff here, we can't exactly start pressure washing, and he might have to pour some new concrete. So, yeah, so that's all I've got to add. I wanted you to see this. John, you got anything last?
No, just as long as he sees it, and we'll talk about it.
Okay, Roland, we'll talk to you this evening. Thank you.